I wasn't even looking. They're
It's like
going
a group
nuts.
of five old dudes with long hair.
Why do we have so many Pittsburgh fans with like terrible towels in the stands though? Not loving that.
No, dude, in Pittsburgh. It's a road game.
Oh, we're on the road? We're in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, didn't even know that. Okay, good to know. Well, let's get into our keys of the game before kickoff then.
It's a
I liked
first.
yours this week. I liked yours today. My first bold prediction is I don't think Jordan Love throws an interception today.
All right. That's actually kind of been the Pittsburgh defense calling card this year. Like total yardage, they're
Hmm.
terrible. They're like 31st,
Hmm.
but they're top five in points allowed because they've been getting so many turnovers.
Yeah, they're like kind of like how we were under the Dom Capers thing, where we would take chances, get lots of turnovers, but also give up mad
Yeah.
yards too. Yours, Aaron Jones gets another week in a row of 18 plus touches. Good. I hope we do. I hope he does. We fucking
Yeah,
won
man.
last week because we
It
did.
shouldn't be a bold prediction, but under Matt LaFleur, it is.
Man, at this point, like, what, we're 4-5, right? Like, just unload Aaron Jones. Don't preserve him. Like, if he gets hurt, he gets hurt at this point. Like, we gotta start winning some games. My next one, I think Devondre Campbell has a monster game today. I'm talking like
Hmm.
back that first year we signed him, and he was just all pro, and we're just like he's all over the place making plays. I think we see that Devondre Campbell today.
I like that prediction, man. That's an interesting one. It'd be big if we could get a turnover out of him, especially with
For
Quay
sure.
Walker out of the lineup.
I know defense has work cut out for it today. Yours going back another row in the defense. Carrington Valentine has another shutdown performance. What a performance by that kid yesterday, man. Or last week, not yesterday. You look
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I look good.
You look good. You look good too. You always
Uh,
look good though. Handsome bastard, you.
yeah, man. He's gonna need to have a good game with Jair Alexander out of the lineup. Stokes is still out of the lineup. Rasul traded away. Uh, it's pretty thin back there.
Cornerback won by default today, man. And it's not like Pittsburgh's only got one good receiver. They got a couple studs. So
Yeah,
Pickens and Johnson, man, they got to work up. Kickoff right now. And is that going out of bounds? Oh,
does look like
barely.
you're a few seconds ahead of me.
Okay. Did you just see kickoff or?
Yeah, I just saw the bounce. Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if it's windy in Pittsburgh today.
All
But
right, I'm going to crank out the last two before his first play. Jordan Love
woo,
throws 4 touchdowns today. Boldest
that'd be
prediction for a
nice.
reason, right? And
Yeah.
yours, Dante Van Wicks has over 100 receiving yards. I'd love to see it.
Hey man, he is starting to come on where like I don't know, Christian Watson, Romeo Dobbs, neither of those guys have stepped up as wide receiver one this year.
All right, first down. I just saw it. Did you see it yet?
Yeah, it looks like what was that, Najee Harris run for
Yeah,
six,
for
7 yards.
yeah, it's showing about 5. Yep, 5 yards for me. Second and 5.
I wonder if we're gonna have Kenny Clark in the lineup today or if his shoulder keeps
I'm
him out.
looking. He's out there right now.
Okay. Well,
He is out
hopefully
there.
he's
We
not
he's
compromised.
he's going to be on defensive end on the second down play. He's not going to do much. In fact, it's going to be a first down throw to Pickens, I believe. All right, defensive lineup showing it right now. Clark, Slayton, Devontae Wyatt on the D line. Preston Smith, Campbell, McDuffie, Rashawn Gary, Corey Ballantyne, Jonathan Owens, Rudy Ford, Carrington Valentine. Valentine and Ballantyne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Preston. Preston, you could have had pick six if you fucking played that better.
Dude, I hate putting Preston Smith in coverage.
Hey, Preston Smith is the real cornerback one, man. He's a real shutdown corner. Ah,
Dude, he's just such a big guy. Like he's almost like a true defensive lineman, and we put him out in coverage all the time for some
I
reason.
know. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I would like to see his like hand in the dirt sometimes a little bit more. All right. All right. I'll take that one. Hey,
Okay, yeah,
run defense played pretty well last week, I thought.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, defense as a whole, we gave up 3 points. We
Could
played
have asked for
aggressive,
much
a lot of
more.
press coverage. Um, if only we could play Brett Ripien every week. Who the Rams cut him after that game, but
Did they really? I didn't even see that.
yeah,
They
they
really
cut him
cut
and
him?
signed Carson Wentz.
Oh wow. All right.
So
Well, after a uh after a good first down stop, Najee bullies for about 8 yards.
yeah, I just saw that. Just a little draw play, and he's not
Mhm.
even really touched until he's six
Mhm.
yards upfield.
Seven. Gave him seven. Looking at 3rd and 3. And the ball just crossed over in Green Bay territory here. This is like, even if they don't get this here, this is like almost early in the game. They might go for it. I'm drawing up some pressure. Try to get to him. Try to get to him. All the time in the world. Overthrows him. 4th and 3. Looking for Deontay John. Oh, flag. Great. Probably defensive pass interference. Or did he push off?
I don't know. That ball was so far ahead. I would
Nope.
call it
Yeah.
uncatchable.
Yeah, they called Valentine for pass interference on that. Wow. Let me see this. Is it really? Yeah, it's ticky tacky, but he does grab his fucking jersey.
Yeah, that's ticky tacky where I don't think it made a difference. But anytime you can see the jersey pull, it's
Yeah,
a
they're
it's
gonna
a pretty
call it.
easy call for the
He
refs.
just like, you remember
Dude,
when
looks
we
like
used to?
Valentine's talking a little trash to Deontay Johnson already.
Do you remember when we used to put like boxing gloves on Ahmad Carroll because he
Yeah,
couldn't fucking stop grabbing people?
yeah.
Oh my God. They're gonna score a fucking touchdown, aren't they? Jalen Warren for 12 yards.
Man, they are opening up big holes
Yeah,
in.
look at this. They pulled Broderick Jones and he just levels. Who was it? McDuffie. Yeah.
Dude, going back to draft night, you were there. You heard me banging the table for Broderick Jones, and we went with Lucas Van Ness instead. Um, it's only season one, so it can't fairly evaluate it yet. But right now, Broderick Jones is their starting right tackle. God knows we could use a starting tackle.
And he
Lucas
looks,
Van Ness is our edge rusher 4.
mhm. And he's big out there. Like if you look at Broderick Jones, he is a man among boys, even on that offensive line. He's a big guy.
Dude,
And
Pittsburgh
however,
is just eviscerating our defense right now.
yeah, yeah, just methodical. They don't
Like
even,
everything they've tried, they haven't had any negative plays.
we stopped them for a no gain on that one 1st and 10, and that's it. That's the best
Uh,
play we've gotten. They're getting positive plays every, oh wow, just first down run. They're on the goal line, not their 1st and goal.
Good God.
Oh my God.
Oh, well, I'll be honest with you. I did when I heard Jair was out, I put Deontay Johnson in my fantasy lineup.
Yeah.
Um, but if I'm Pittsburgh right now, the way they're running the ball, I wouldn't even pass it. I'd just run it
So
right into the end zone.
Pittsburgh struggled running the ball in the first, 5, 6, 7 games of the year. They've turned it on as of late. They figured it out a little bit, and
Oh my
wow,
God.
untouched. Najee, untouched.
Dude, it was a 2 defensive lineman look on the fucking goal line. Joe Barry does this
Someone,
every goddamn week.
yeah, someone else pointed out like a couple weeks ago, why when you're on the goal line do you go with 2 down linemen? That's that's ridiculous. Put some bodies on that line. That's that's ridiculous. Uncalled for. Who does that? It's on the 3.
Oh man, I really want this entire coaching staff gone. They just don't learn from their mistakes.
That was bad. That was bad. All right.
I
Well,
mean, that right there, that's unless Joe Barry makes an adjustment, that's what we're going to see the rest of the game. Pittsburgh has no reason not to keep running it down our throats.
keep doing it until we stop it, right? All right. Power through this. Let's go back to the drawing board and learn some ABCs, huh?
Yeah, so this one, if we could just make it through one quarter without a false start, I think that would be some marked improvement for us. Just this year, like I've never seen a team where like we're getting wide receivers consistently committing false starts. Um, it's just whatever the coaches are doing, it ain't working because these guys aren't prepared. I would love to see just a little bit of discipline for a sustained quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my number 2 here, Luke Musgrave. He did make some progress last week. Had a nice catch in stride for a big touchdown. I want to see him stack that success and continue to catch things in stride, get some yards after the catch because thus far throughout the season, he's kind of just been a catch and go down guy. And with his speed, he should be a yards after the catch weapon. And then my last one here, this is something I've kind of noticed about Love throughout the season. Uh, like he does a good job of always keeping his eyes downfield, but he doesn't always do the offensive line favors in terms of his pocket movement. Like a lot of times he can be a bit statuesque back there. And even if the line is giving him time because he doesn't move, the sack eventually comes. Whereas if he would break contain a little bit like Rodgers used to, and I'm not saying like break contain and take off running, I'm saying just kind of reset the pocket and get a new angle on your receivers. I think that's something that could help our sack numbers.
Mm-hmm. It's some good analysis, actually. I haven't even picked up on that about Love. Must have been watching some tape over the last week, huh?
Oh, always, brother.
All right. Some key matchups. First one, Packers secondary versus the Steelers wide receivers, probably specifically Pickens and Deontay, right?
Yep,
And we're
they
and we're
are
pretty banged
two.
up.
Yes, yeah, trial by fire here.
Oh, all right, we are back. So I will pick up the rest.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, Nixon takes it out of the end zone.
gets into about the 30, it looks like.
All right.
All right, let's see if our offense can match, which we've played terribly in the first half of games. So let's see what the game plan is. Hopefully it's not much of the same that we've seen like every single week, week in, week out. Coming out in the
What are you
shotgun,
calling? What are you calling for your first down
draw,
play here?
a draw, but we're throwing. It's wow, Watson had to like dive for that, but we're gonna like a 2nd and 1. Watson needs to have a good game for us. Like Love has
Yeah,
to do his part as well, but Watson hasn't had a good game all year, man.
no, no, dude. And we were kind of counting on him to be wide receiver 1, and at this point, like to really not even being an MVS for us.
Oh, come on. Aaron Jones, their offensive line gets pushed back. Jones runs
Who
into his lineman, and it's a loss. Who is this? Is that
I think
270
it. Let's see. Oh, that's
Runyon?
Runyon.
You know what? I was gonna make a point of this at some point. Sean Ryan played amazing last week. Why is he
Mm-hmm.
not out there? Like he shut Aaron Donald down when he was out there, and
Yeah, Runyon on that replay. Runyon got fucking pancaked.
yeah,
You shouldn't see your offensive lineman getting pancaked.
here we got. All right, Love. See, did he just throw a fucking pick? Okay, no, he did hit Watson. All right. Wow. These pants are throwing me off. We're both wearing yellow fucking pants.
Yeah, I mean that was an incredibly tight coverage, contested catch. Joey Porter Jr.,
Wow.
Steelers second round pick in coverage. Um, dude, a guy like Watson, he's got to work on his route running in the offseason because with his speed and size, he should be able to get more separation than he does.
All right, we go with a QB option play. And it looks like AJ Dillon trips. Looks like he fucking trips, but he still picks up like 3 yards.
It
We
looked
got
like
Yashman,
looked
Jenkins,
like Love
Myers,
tripped on the
Runyon.
fake too. Everyone's fucking tripping.
We do got Yosh out there for left tackle today.
And
All right,
I really wouldn't mind seeing Sean Ryan replace John Runyon in the lineup.
same. Love, love, love buying time. Wow, wide open. Hits Reed. Is that Reed? Nope. Is that Wicks? That's Wicks. All right. Dante Vian. I think that's how you say his name, right?
I believe he actually prefers to go by
Dontavian.
Tay. Yeah,
Tavian. No, Tay Wicks. Just call him
yeah.
Tay.
I think I think he prefers Tay. Yeah.
We'll just
Yeah.
call
All
him
right.
Tay
So
Tay 2.0.
offensive line gives us time, and Wicks just kind of gets lost in the coverage. Um, let's see. So
Okay.
actually, they
Are
it
they
looks like
gonna
they had Rasheed
hey,
Walker out
did
there.
you see the play yet? Did you see Watson? What Watson's half-ass route?
No,
I don't know if they're gonna show a replay of it. Probably not.
I just saw Luke Musgrave catch probably 6 yard pass.
So the Steelers do have their best safety out. Um, well, they got Patrick Pearson. Yes, that's right, and Joey Porter Jr. Minka Fitzpatrick is out for Pittsburgh today. Okay, all right, okay. AJ Dillon runs for. Wait a minute, Yosh Nijman's fucking out again. We got Rasheed Walker in there
Yeah,
now.
no, I was just saying that on the last snap. I saw
Yeah.
Walker in there, so I don't know if it was inaccurate when they listed the lineup or if Nijman already got hurt. I mean, he's for whatever reason, any game he's played in this year, he's gotten hurt quickly and gone out. That's never been
Mhm.
an issue in the past. Um, so I don't know what's going on there. I I would really like to see Nijman in there and healthy. But we're already in the red zone, mainly off of that big pass play to Wicks. All right, so that first down run to Dillon, um, the blocking on the left side, so that would be Walker and Jenkins. It's just stonewalled, forcing him to cut back inside, and he just kind of he's hit and has to fall forward. Um, it's we can't be running and expecting AJ Dillon to cut back across the field. Like
Right.
you got to give him a hole to power through. Like I would like to see us use lead blockers more with AJ Dillon.
Oh, dangerous throw. Could have been picked. All right, we're looking at 3rd and 7. Offense has moved the ball pretty efficiently, but I would love to see a touchdown come out of this drive.
Yeah.
I don't know who was he aiming? Was he trying to hit Watson on the crosser?
Or Jones in the back of the end zone. I don't, it's hard to tell. He kind of throws it falling down, clearly an inaccurate pass.
Is that
Myers got his ass whooped on that play.
yeah, it's Quan Alexander. He's the injured Steeler. Oof. All right.
At
And
third and
commercial break.
seven, what's Coach Andrew drawing up here?
Think a screen would work to Jones?
I don't know. Said like we're in the 10-yard line. It's kind of a tight area to be doing a screen, at least in my opinion.
I would like to see something to Musgrave, I think, on this.
Yeah, I mean, if Quan Alexander has to go out for at least this play, they're going to be putting in a backup inside linebacker. You would think that Musgrave or maybe we use Jones on like a little Texas route, something to attack the inside linebacker could be worthwhile.
I think what I would
Or this is also a place where Romeo Dobbs had this. I would say if Dobbs has shown expertise in any one area of the game, it's he's pretty good with the end zone, like back corner fades and back shoulder fades, stuff like that.
I think potentially what I might look to is I might look to spread them wide with like a five wide and then put like Musgrave kind of in the slot and see if I can't get something over the middle. And then as like a fail safe, spread them out that wide and Love's got like break contain. Love could also potentially find something with a scramble up the middle too,
Yeah.
and then get in that way. And you see that happen a lot. Maybe something like that I'm looking at
Yeah,
here.
actually, I don't mind that at all. Going five wide here, spread them out. It's a third and seven. They know we're not going to run it. Um, if they blitz, then that means there should be an open hot read. If they don't blitz, then we either get a guy open or Love takes off with his legs. I think
Mhm.
that's a pretty good call.
Yeah.
Um, LaFleur probably won't do it, but you know.
Yeah, go figure. Go figure.
Are you back?
No, I'm watching like Ghost UK commercial or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. What? Now I'm back. Okay, I just got back. They renamed their stadium. It's Acrisure Stadium now. It's not Three
Yeah,
Rivers or Heinz Field.
yeah. It stopped being Heinz Field, I think, 2 years ago.
No. I don't
Um,
watch too many Steeler games, so
dude, Lambeau is
they would never sell their rights, would they?
I never say never, but I mean, I'm trying to think if there are any
All right, here we go.
any
Love back.
stadiums other than Lambeau left.
Oh, get in! Did he get in? He brought it in. Tell me he brought it in. Feet down. Touchdown, Dobbs. Come on, touchdown, Dobbs.
That's dude. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Dobbs. Yes.
All right.
Toe tapping
Well,
in
dude,
the back
what did I
corner.
tell you, man? The back corner fade to Dobbs. This is a
You
spot where
called it.
he's done well.
That
Yeah, that's him.
hey, that's a that's a big time throw by Love, man. That's a big time. That's a starting quarterback in the NFL throw right there.
Yeah, I mean, he gets enough air on it that nobody else is touching
Holy
it.
holy fuck. Did I just get a flashback to watching Aaron Rodgers fucking throw touchdowns to Tay like that in the back corner? That what just happened?
It's
Touchdown
not
Dobbs.
let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Good God, man. Dobbs is fro. He looks like fucking
Yeah.
Frederick Douglass out there. Jeez,
uh,
that thing's impressive.
hey, not for nothing. We just marched down the field and scored a goddamn touchdown against like the fifth ranked defense in the NFL.
It's kind of funny that in this game you could argue two of the worst offenses in the league. Like both offensives,
Mhm.
very young, inconsistent. They've had a lot of trouble putting up points throughout the year. And to start, both teams just marched down the field.
Love made good reads. He looked very good on that first drive. Like he looked comfortable. He looked
Yeah.
comfortable, and he hit good throws.
Yeah, I mean, I will say,
He does look like Frederick Douglass.
I, yeah, yeah. I,
Oh,
dude, if he just
oh.
he dyes it gray for like Halloween, he's got a ready-made costume.
Oh, that is gold.
All
Oh,
right.
wow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Love, I do think made pretty good reads. I do think some of his throws could have been a bit more accurate, where like if he was just a few feet closer, maybe a guy would have been able to catch it in stride. But it's like we're used to Aaron Rodgers' accuracy, which might be the best accuracy of all time. So it's tough to get used to a quarterback who can't put it
When
on
he
a
was
dime.
when he was in his prime, he basically invented that back shoulder throw and perfected it, and no one could stop it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then everyone else copied it. Oh wow, who's 80? Wow, getting chippy. Oh, go figure. That's Darnell Washington.
That's a
Isn't it?
big boy to try to bring down there.
Yeah, that's that tight end out of Georgia that you wanted real bad.
Yeah,
The
dude. I
Steelers
mean,
drafted like all your favorite guys in the draft.
Washington, like he's
He's
like
as big
six
as
seven.
he's as big as that right tackle is.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we were looking at Washington as kind of like a younger, more athletic Mercedes Lewis, and Steelers got him in the third. Second and 4 here. They're almost at midfield already.
Oh, I know. Yeah, great. Yeah, they are. They're at the 50. Third and one.
Yeah, 3-yard run by Najee Harris. Or actually, no, that was Warren, I think.
San Francisco's
Looks like a good day for football in Pittsburgh.
it
Looks like
does.
crisp, sunny.
Oh, they're doing that sneak, I bet. Yep. They got it. Boy, did you watch the Thursday night game?
No.
Just Chicago and Carolina.
What?
Chicago and Carolina.
Yeah, yeah.
Just the two of the worst. Battling for that number one pick, which both belongs
To
to like
Chicago.
Chicago
Yeah, so
anyway.
they win no matter what.
Yeah.
Dude, the Panthers got to feel pretty stupid right now taking Bryce Young over CJ Stroud.
Yeah, and they gave up
A lot.
yeah, and DJ Moore ended up in Chicago too on top of it. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
wow. Like, what a good trade for Chicago, which sucks for us. First and 10. Pickett under center. Hands the ball off. Jalen Warren. Wow. Wow. Fuck. We suck. I just like it's like second and one.
I'm trying to see Kenny Clark put on his ass on that play, and it wasn't even a double team. It was 1-on-1, and he just got thrown to the ground.
Second and one. Looks like we got Enigbare in there along with Preston. Can you pick on the rollout?
Dude, we've got like 10 guys at the line of scrimmage right now.
Was that picked? Is that intercepted? That's intercepted. They gave it to Nixon. Holy shit. What? Just show me a replay. Show me a replay.
All right, so Keyshawn Nixon coming up with a
All right,
pick.
his feet down. Feet down. His feet weren't down. His feet weren't down.
Oh,
shit.
That's a very bad pass by Pickett. That is sticky double coverage, and Pickett had no business trying to throw that ball to Johnson. But yeah, it does look like I don't think he got his feet in, so that'll just take us to third down, I believe. But yeah, we kind of dared them to throw on that play because we legit had like 10 guys up around the line of scrimmage. You get one of our rookie corners beat. That's a touchdown.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that sucked. That would have been nice to get a pick on that one. I wonder if I can actually power through the rest of these here. All right, our key matchup number 2. Before we get too further into it, I obviously put Sean Ryan on there. Our O line versus T.J. Watt and Alex Highsmith. So far, like no sacks, only
Yeah.
one drive, but I mean, yeah. And I put Sean Ryan on there because I wanted to discuss him from his performance last week, which we kind of
Yeah.
already did. So
Yeah. Well, maybe if Runyon keeps getting his ass beat, then Ryan will get his
yeah,
shot.
hopefully, knock on wood. Key matchup number 3: Joe Barry versus Matt Canada. Look at these two grizzled vets.
I just think this one's funny because these are like two of the most chastised coordinators in the league. So just a battle of ineptitude to see who's going
Yeah.
to be worse today.
Number 4, Lucas Van Ness versus Broderick Jones. You touched on it earlier, the 2 first-round picks.
Yeah.
I've seen Van Ness out there on a couple plays, but I mean,
Yeah, I mean, really, it's more our pass rush against their O line. But I did want to highlight that we had the opportunity to take Broderick Jones and took Van Ness instead. And it'll be interesting if they do get any one-on-one matchups to see how that goes.
and the last one, Jordan Love versus Kenny Pickett. Should be a
Yeah,
good one.
in a game with offenses that have been struggling throughout the year, probably going to come down to turnovers. Pickett has already thrown one turnover worthy play. Love, I would say so far, has looked better than Pickett. Let's hope that keeps up.
All right, they're showing the replay again, and one, there's one. He does not even close to getting. He is not a wide receiver. Yeah, that is back to Pittsburgh. That sucks.
3rd and 1.
And you know
You
what?
got to think they're going to run it.
Yeah, they probably pick it up too. I mean, Pickett's been taking care of the football as of late. 3rd and 1. I wouldn't even be surprised if they do one of those QB sneaks that are like unstoppable to do. Speaking of Matt Canada, there he is right there.
Yeah, I think it's only a matter of time until the league comes in and outlaws the tush push, as it's been named.
It's unstoppable. You get at least 1 or 2 yards on app like every time. You just can't stop it.
And it's interesting because I was reading there actually are rules against pushing the running back from behind.
But not the
So it's just,
quarterback.
yeah. So I would think that's probably going to
Oh
be
wow.
changed.
Just gashed for like 12 yards. Told you. Oh, they get right behind Darnell Washington, it looks like. Darnell Washington with a great seal block on Preston.
Holy! So I watched Preston get swallowed up on that. I assumed that was an offensive lineman.
Nope, that's
He
Washington.
just
He's
got his ass
huge.
beat by a rookie tight end.
Preston makes a pretty
First
good
and
read on
10.
that one, though. Comes down with a tackle. Could have been a lot worse than Calvin Austin.
Yeah, thankfully Nixon flies in there and slows Austin up,
Mhm.
which allows Preston to get the tackle because Calvin Austin,
Oh, they're
real
going
fast
hurry up.
guy.
They're going hurry up.
I wish we would do this more. Like I love just sprinkling in the hurry up occasionally just to keep the defense on their toes.
Ooh,
We never do this.
it was a good tackle by Nixon. Because if Nixon does not make that tackle, that's a for sure first down.
Nixon has been flying around today. I've that's at least the 3rd tackle I've seen him just come in like a torpedo on.
Mhm.
He's not always the one who cleans it up, but he's at least making contact and slowing up a guy.
I think, I mean, I don't really put too much into like PFF grades anymore at this point, but I do think for those that do, I think he's our top ranked defensive player.
Really?
Yeah, based on PFF, yeah. Which still isn't saying much because he's still like 32nd in the league or something like that. Like we have no player on our team on PFF that's like in the top 15 at their position.
Not even Gary?
Nope.
Hmm. Oh shit! All right, that's the end of the first. All right. Well, Papa's got to take a quick little break.
I'll just run through some stats or
Yeah,
something from the first
yeah.
half here
You
for
do
first
some
quarter.
do some first quarter stats for the next 10 minutes or so. They'll
I
be there.
shall. I shall. Maybe we'll check out my fantasy team, see how that's doing too. So, all right, let's see. First quarter stats. Jordan Love has a solid QB rating of 148. He's 5 for 6 for 60 yards and a touchdown, no sacks. On the opposite side, Kenny Pickett, 6 for 7 for 36 yards, no touchdowns, no picks, 88 QB rating. Aaron Jones struggling, back to not getting them touches. One carry for -2 yards. Hard to argue with it so far, seeing as we only had the ball once and we did come away with a touchdown. However, hopefully going forward, we start to get him more involved, get him some more touches. AJ Dillon's got 3 carries for 11 yards. On the other side, they're gashing us. They're gashing us bad. Najee, 7 carries for 37 yards and a touchdown. That's good for a 5.3 yard average. Jalen Warren's 3 for 24 for 8. Um, Combined, they're looking at 61 yards in the first quarter. I mean, just do the math on that. 60, 240 yards rushing on average. Not good luck. On receiving end, Wicks and Watson both have 23 yards. Receiving, Watson's got 2 grabs, but Wicks has 1. And the touchdown goes to Romeo Dobbs, 1 catch for 8 yards. And then Tucker Kraft actually chipped in with a catch for 6 yards as well. Pickens and Johnson have been held in check for the most part. Only 2 targets combined. Pickens got 1 catch for 5 yards. Johnson does not have any. I believe Johnson was the one who was targeted on that almost interception by Nixon as well. Um, that's about it. We are back from commercial break and getting ready to hopefully hold them to a field goal attempt. They are almost in the red zone. Yes, it's kind of cool. Why not? Nice. I like this. All right, 2nd 10. Pickett. All the time in the world. And still throws a terrible ball looking for Deontay. Oh, and a flag. That's why he threw it. Going to be defensive pass interference. They're going to be within the 5, probably. Oh, no, they got holding on Nixon. Holding. Don't really agree with it. However, it's only 5 yards. Automatic first down, but it is only 5 yards. Looking at 1st and 10, balls on the 16-yard line. Pickett in the shotgun. Jalen Warren to the left of him. Three receivers tripped up top. One goes in motion. Handoff to Warren. Wow. Touchdown. Touchdown. Just gashed us. Gashed us. Yep. That's one for Warren today, one for Najee Harris. We are in trouble if we don't figure a way to stop this run. Ugh, gross. Just gross. And the extra point is good. We are 14-7. And back to commercial break. Take a quick check on my fantasy team. They're getting destroyed as well. Solid. Okay. All right. No punts in this game, no field goals in this game, no turnovers so far in this game, just nothing but touchdowns. Hopefully, Green Bay can continue to match and we can march back down. I'm hoping to see some more Aaron Jones on this drive. Uh, Give him the ball either on the ground through carries or get him involved in the passing game. I would not be opposed to getting some quick passes to him out in space and seeing if he can make some moves, some jukes, and just get ahead of steam and just pick up, churn some yards, and just grind down the field that way. Also, their high percentage throws, get the ball out of Love's hands quickly, um, and just force that defense to make plays. I'm all for it. And back on a commercial break. Oh, let's run through some scores around the league. Cincy is up 7-0 over Houston at the start of the second. Tennessee is up on Tampa 3-0 at the start of the second as well. Baltimore is up 14-3 on Cleveland. San Francisco's up 10-0 on Jacksonville. That just got to the end of the first quarter. Minnesota and New Orleans are deadlocked at 3. Got some pretty good afternoon games on slate as well. Atlanta and Arizona, Detroit and the Chargers. Uh, Division rivals, Giants and Cowboys play each other as well as Washington and Seattle at 4:25. Tonight's late game is going to be the Jets and the Raiders. Uh, Saw a little snapshot of Rodgers and Devontae hanging out last night. Makes sense. All right, 1st and 10. Jordan Love under center. We got Aaron Jones in the backfield. Sends Dobbs in motion. A pitch. Uh, Aaron Jones gets 2 yards, maybe. Looking at about 2nd and 8. Rasheed Walker is still in there for Yosh at left tackle.
Oh, great. So they scored.
Yep, they did.
What was the play?
Oh, just like a 20-yard run by Jalen Warren.
All right, so I just watched a 2nd and 8 where Love's pass got batted at the line, puts us in a 3rd and 8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yep.
man, the way their offense has been rolling, I do not want to punt the ball back to them right now.
Same. Looking at 3rd and 8. Yep, not great. Come on, get there. Oh my God. Oh, Watson with a drop. And 4th and 8. 3 and out.
You know, if you're picking one player on the team who's had the most disappointing year so far, I might have to say Watson.
Oh yeah.
Like there's an argument to me made for Elton Jenkins. He's certainly not playing at a Pro Bowl level, despite now being paid as the second highest guard in the league. Uh, but he's still, at least he's like average.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Watson
yeah.
is just,
Not the best punt, and Pittsburgh's gonna start the ball, gonna start the drive almost at the 50. Eesh. Eesh.
ooh,
Yeah.
this one could start getting ugly.
Need a turnover here.
I like Joe Barry needs to adjust. Like we have. I know we've got young corners in there,
Mhm.
and he's afraid of giving up the big play against these two quality receivers. But if we don't prioritize the run, then Pittsburgh is just they've got the lead now. They're just going to
Mhm.
run the rest of the game.
Mhm. Yeah, we cannot stop the run. You would have. I'm glad you didn't see that run by Jalen Warren. It was just pathetic. It was pretty pathetic.
Yeah, man. I mean, just all day, their offensive line has just been opening cavernous holes on our defensive line. Um, it's clear that Kenny Pickett's shoulder is not 100% right now, and nobody else is really stepping up to make plays.
Hmm.
Like Wyatt, he's kind of been invisible since he had an awesome first game of the year against Chicago, and since then he hasn't really done anything.
Mm-mm. I was going through the stats. You know, Aaron Jones only had one carry going in so far, and like it was hard to argue because we did score a touchdown on it, but I did say like we need to get Jones more involved on the second drive, and we gave him a carry on that first down play, but that was about it. Uh, Also in the first quarter alone, Pittsburgh had 62 yards of rushing between Harris and Warren. They're on pace.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're on pace for 240 yards rushing on the day between that. Just no bueno. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see Aaron Jones. Like we should be drawing up more pass plays where he is the
I was
primary
I was
receiver.
saying that. I just said like get the ball. to him in space and let him make plays and force the defense to like swarm to the ball and make plays on him. All right, 1st and 10. They're in a shotgun. Pickett. Oh, Pickett's going down. Pickett goes down. All right, first sack of the game. Oh, and there's a flag. Great.
So it looks like that was actually Van Ness came in on a delay, which moved Pickett off his spot, and then I didn't
John
see
Green
who.
Bay. Yep. Oh my God. Illegal contact, Jonathan Owens. We are so undisciplined as a team.
Oh man, it just seems like anytime we have like an actual impact play in a game, a penalty negates it.
Every time. This is our season. This is what you get when you have a super young team without too many established bets on it, too. I mean, Pickett scrambling around again. Well, he's actually scrambling this time. Picks up 5. Van Ness getting some pressure on him again, though.
Yeah,
That was Clark that got the touch on him.
I'm pretty surprised that Pittsburgh is even chancing throws right now. Like, why aren't they just continuing to run it down our throats?
I believe we got 2 down linemen again. Yep, and we got Enigbari and Van Ness out there, and they're running. And man, just it's gonna be 3rd and 1.
Van Ness got fucking. He had him in his arms and just fell off of
Yeah,
him. And allows. Was that Harris or Warren? But Harris, yeah, he ended up
Harris.
falling forward for another
Oh,
3 yards.
we stop them. 3rd and 1, they go for the QB sneak, and we stop them.
Yeah, I mean, we actually committed to the run on that play. If you look, we had all of our defensive linemen in tight. Everyone was crowding the line of scrimmage.
Oh, not even a hesitation. They're staying out there. 4th and 1. I swear I'd love to see Campbell make a play. Or Clark. Toss play. Come on. Get there, Preston. Get there, Preston. Nope. First down. They've been killing us on those toss plays.
Yeah, man, Preston kind of looks like he's lost a step this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, that was a wide receiver who blocked Preston Smith there. Like, just got enough of him to get in the way. Was that 11? Is that Pickens?
Mm-hmm. No, Pickens is 4. I thought Pickens was 14.
I don't know.
It might be Calvin Austin, maybe. Oh, goes down. There, well, there's Preston there on a sack. Nice.
Yeah, but it's not like Preston.
It was a
Like
coverage
he
sack.
wasn't the one with the pressure. He just cleaned up after someone else came in. I do want to see who
20.
flies in here.
Is that it was 20?
Okay, so
Is
that's
Rudy Ford?
Rudy Ford. We actually bring a safety blitz. So that's a big play for us. That puts them in 2nd and 17. We if we can do something positive on this second down play here, we might actually prevent points. A draw play. Okay. All right. And we stop it for maybe 3 yards. I think it was Colby Wooden held up well in run defense there.
Mm-hmm. All right, 3rd and 14. Are you playing coverage or you bring pressure? they're not really
I
in field
I
goal
would
range
bring
at the moment.
pressure because I don't want to put my young corners out there and ask them to hold up for a long time. So I bring
We don't.
pressure and
We don't. We go super soft. Let 'em- yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. There's definitely field goal range
are
now.
you kidding me?
Mhm. Pathetic. Fuck you, Joe Barry.
Dude, Nixon got juked the fuck out there.
Are they staying out there?
Fourth and
Yep.
two. Dude, I think they want to just end this game already. They want. I think they expect the Packers to fold if they go down 2 scores.
Tell me. Tell me what happens. They might be trying to just draw us left sides, maybe.
Looks like a timeout is called, and we're going to commercial break.
Terrible. Did you see that coverage? I mean, the cam that is kind of a knock I have on these camera crews. They give you literally like 2 seconds to like look at the coverage before the ball is snapped. So I saw we only had 3 down linemen. We didn't send any edge pressure, and we had everyone drop back in
Yeah,
coverage.
and if you're gonna do that, you need to fly to the ball and tackle at the point of the catch. We allowed them to have like 10 yards after the catch. All right, so it does look like they're sending the field goal unit out now instead.
We do get the ball back after half. How much time's left in the game? 10 minutes?
8.
Okay.
Yeah, this game's been flying by with all the running.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, this is a big drive coming up. We got to put some points on the board. We've been going almost exclusively shotgun in this game. I wouldn't mind just seeing some power I and letting Jones run with a lead blocker or letting Dillon run with a lead blocker. You there?
Yeah, I got pizza sauce on my shirt and I had to change it.
Your video is frozen. You're just like staring at the camera in a very
What?
stern manner.
Am I back now? Is it working?
No, dude, you're frozen as fuck.
I don't know why. How about now?
Okay, now you're back. Yeah, you're back now in a different shirt, different demeanor.
All right, let me try this then. How's that? Is it still working?
No, you're frozen now.
Oh, it's not. I'm not supposed to be frozen. Hold on. I gotta see if I tried this cool like immersive view, so I gotta see if it's working. Like it might not be working on our screen, but it might be working.
I can feel the immersion. Yeah.
It's weird that I look frozen because we're like sitting at this like fireside table. If you, yeah, like here.
I don't have any of that on my end.
Oh, I'm okay. I'll see if I can do like a screen share. Hold on. All right. You see it now?
I see it on your end. I just got my shitty window.
Oh, okay. I don't know why. Oh, well, it was just something cool I was trying. So we'll go
Yeah,
back to,
get those fall vibes in here.
yeah. All right. Why is that upside down? Okay, no, it's not. All right, 17-7, 8:08 to go in the second. This is one of those games where if, like we lose this, like we really can't be affording to lose any more games if we want a shot at these playoffs. Really, like we kind of have to like win out, and like we have some really winnable games coming up too. Like arguably Pittsburgh might be one of the more difficult ones that we have. So wow,
Yeah, I mean,
nothing. Nixon gets demolished at like the
dude, what are you
12-yard line.
doing? He just runs 20 yards horizontally.
Yeah, he tried
What
to
are
run
you
around them and
doing?
it didn't work.
Dude, Nixon has just straight up been bad as a kick returner this year. I don't know how he went from like historically great last year to just being garbage this year.
Yeah, I don't understand how our special teams got worse. All
All
right,
right.
here's
Dude,
some packs.
I just hate that halfway through the season, like we still don't just have like a go-to guy. I don't know when you need to spark a drive, like who do you dial up a play to other than Aaron Jones, but like we
That's it.
refuse to use him creatively in the pass game.
All right, we do get pass interference on that play. We've been feeding Christian Watson some targets in this game. That definite hold by Joey Porter Jr. That's it's a good pass interference call.
Yeah.
It's basically like reminding me of the Tampa NFC Championship games when, you know, Antoine Winfield Jr. be doing that against Tay all game long and Lazard. No calls there though. All right. Love back pass. Lots. Ooh, breaks contain. TJ Watt gets him from by. Oh, fumble. Great. Dylan gets on the ball. We have it.
Fumble? How's that even a fumble? You look certainly look down to me.
The ground must have caused it. Yeah, ground caused it. Love tries to like hop skip him. It's good he goes down because he probably would have got lit up by the safeties coming down for a hit if if he didn't start tripping there. All right, we're looking at 2nd and 7. Wicks in motion. Wicks going back in motion. Nice. There you go. Hand the ball off to Jones. We get 6 yards. Novel idea.
The triple motion by Wicks before the
Yeah.
handoff.
Jones
Uh,
takes a hit.
yeah, Jones like ran into a brick wall there.
Yeah.
Just like not an inch of movement after the hit.
No.
That 3rd and 1, like I would love to say power forward with AJ Dillon, but I don't trust our interior blocking to
We
push
don't even
for a
got
yard.
Dylan out there. We got Aaron Jones out there. We're in shotgun. Dylan to or Jones to the left. QB option. Jones got to get there. He does. Woo. First down. Wow. Okay.
I didn't
So
love that play call.
yeah, it was. You know who I have been. We were talking about disappointing players. Out of all the years, I thought that like for a breakout year and we could use him a lot. Josiah DeGora.
Yeah, he's been invisible, dude.
Nothing. Like he's just solidified himself as a bust. This was he's what in his 3rd year, 3rd or 4th year. Like this is the year he should have been able to like. But all nice. All right, good run. All right. Oh, nice. Good fucking run by AJ Dillon.
Yeah, that's a big one.
If
Um,
if it was Aaron
I
Jones, probably could have busted the house, but
that's
it's a
I
good seal
think it was
block
Walker. Yeah, I want to see that seal
Runyon
block.
by Runyon and Zach Tom. Runyon doing an all right play and
Yeah, all right. Zach Tom is the guy I saw that he really got that the most important seal on that
mhm.
and let Dylan bust loose. Kind of crazy that we're pulling our right tackle all the way across the formation
It's
and
probably what made
relying
it
on.
work. All right, we send Watson in motion and Love's gonna go down. Sacked by TJ Watt. Do you know who's been a pretty he's out today, he's not playing today, but you know who's been a pretty integral part of their defensive line? Montravius
Montavious Adams. Yeah.
Adams. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I recently read an article that he is grading out as one of the best run defending nose tackles in the league this year.
Yeah.
So Zach Tom does get beat by TJ Watt there, but like he wasn't beat terribly. It was kind of the interior pressure that Love. If Love could have stepped up, I think he would have been able to get rid of the ball.
Wow.
But
Love throws a really high ball to Tay Wicks on that one.
that could have been a completion too if the ball were put on the money.
Hmm.
Um, Love
Yep.
is Love is feeling the pressure right now. He's kind of trying to rush through things. If he just took the time to set his feet, that would have been a
Did
15-yard gain.
did you see who was in coverage on that?
I did not.
Chandon Sullivan.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Wow. Okay, we got Aaron Jones out there as like a tight end. Wow, we're going deep. We're going deep. Touchdown! Wicks? Nope, Reed. Jaden Reed, touchdown.
damn.
All right. After a bad throw by Love, he comes back with a dime.
Yeah, and that Reed was in double coverage. Love just puts the ball on the money.
Yeah.
Um, Ballsy call there to we
Hmm.
essentially just go everyone on a go route. Like,
Yeah, and you know what? Watch Jones on this too. He gets a good bump on TJ Watt to push him
I,
inside,
yeah,
and
I
Zach
saw
Tom
that.
takes him from there. Yeah.
Dude,
Good
that's
play.
like damn. That was a strong block by Aaron Jones, and then he goes out on a route. Um, Jesus, man, yeah, it's I TJ Watt's a problem, you know. And you might even with Zach Tom on him, you might have to chip him. Zach Tom is not exactly a proven commodity. Really, really, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Blocked extra point. This team can't fucking string two positive plays together.
Nope. Yeah,
It's outrageous.
terrible.
Who is that? Degora? I think
Hmm.
that's yeah. Degora just like didn't even move when the ball was snapped. God damn, dude.
DeGora is he just added to that long list of busts for third round pick busts by Goo. He hasn't hit on any third round pick.
Yeah, which I think that alone is makes the Rasul Douglas trade kind of paint it in a
The
negative light.
I
Um,
hope his strategy is to package both the thirds to try and move up to the second or something like that
yeah.
or something.
Dude, I don't it's like there it has literally been so many years without even a below average starter coming from the third round that I have to think it's some sort of systemic thing in the Packers draft strategy where like we must get to the third round and change what we're prioritizing and like what kind of player we want to go for in the third. Like it's just wild to me that how do you go 20 years
All right, so
without a single good third round pick?
you'll have to take this one with a little bit of grain of salt because I might not have said it completely on record for how he said it, but I'll get pretty close. Goot was asked about the Russell Douglas third round pick trade and like why he would go ahead and do it. And he goes, well, we're getting a third round pick for it, which means that by trading away Douglas, we're going to be able to get probably a top 30 player on our board there. He basically said like his third round picks are still a top 30 on his Packer board by the time like they get to the third round, which means all those busts were all top 30. Well, what he views as a top 30 pick on his draft board. Okay. Okay. You got Amari Rogers as a top 30 pick on your draft board. You have Josiah DeGore as top 30 pick.
Yeah, no, I've been a bigger Goot defender than a lot of people. Um, But if this season ends up going down the tubes and we're picking in the top 10,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind totally cleaning house and just letting a new guy build his vision of the roster. Uh,
I
like
don't.
Goot is
I
at
don't
hits
think.
and misses, but it's just like at this point, I almost feel like he's had his go of it. He took over in 2018, and he's got a chance to draft his quarterback and build a team for his quarterback, and um, we haven't won anything.
Nope. I do think Goots probably and LaFleur, they're both safe this year. If we have a
Yeah.
disastrous next year, then I think they're on the hot seat.
I definitely think Goot is safe this year. LaFleur, I could see, like, if we don't win another game, I could see us canning LaFleur, but more likely than not, we're stuck with both until Mark Murphy retires after next year. Um, and then, like, a true teardown rebuild begins.
All right, we make a good first down play. 2nd and 9. Pickett in the shotgun. Send Jalen Warren in motion. Screenplay to him. Oh, that could be a fumble. That could be a fumble. No, pick it up. Pick it up. Get it in there. No, that could have been, I don't know. That could have been a lateral.
Yeah, I'm surprised
They're
that the refs
calling it
just.
they're calling it incomplete, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't like that the refs just blew it dead. Like, you should have let that play out. Because that's
That's
not.
real close. No, that looks
That's
behind him. That looks behind him from that angle.
Yeah.
The
I
angle that
don't
you're just
think.
about to see.
I think the refs screwed us there. Yeah, that's that. They just showed a good angle. That is absolutely a lateral. Should have been ruled a fumble, and we would have taken over within our own 10.
He's can
The, the refs,
I don't think you can challenge that because the refs like didn't
they blew it
let it
dead.
play. Yeah, that's a fumble. We're challenging. They're letting us challenge it.
Okay.
Okay,
I did not realize this is a thing you could challenge. I think we're going to win this and take over in the 10.
but it does suck because Gary got into the end zone though when he picked it up. Like it should have been a touchdown. But
Yeah, and it's no sure thing that this offense turns this into a touchdown.
mm-mm.
And hell, we already had an extra point blocked. It's no sure thing we even get a field goal out of this.
So here's an interesting thing I saw in the background of um I'm always gonna call it Heinz Field, whatever it is. There, you know how they have like the Ring of Honor and stuff and players and stuff up there. I
Yeah.
saw I saw Johnny Blood McNally on there, and I was like, "What? Wait a minute! Johnny Blood was a Hall of Fame Packer running back for Lombardi. Why is he on there?" So I like looked him up quick. Blood played for both the Pittsburgh Pirates, who they were the Pirates before they were the Steelers. He started with Green Bay, played with them for 4 years. Then he went to Pittsburgh and played with them for 1 year. Went back to Green Bay to play with Green Bay for 2 years, and then went back to Pittsburgh to play with Pittsburgh for 2 years. He just went back and forth between the two teams during his career.
That's unusual.
Yeah, did not know that.
Yeah, I was actually the other day. I was just thinking about the Packers Hall of Fame at Lambeau and just how incredible that space is built out. Like it really feels like a museum. It's a
Well
special
done.
place, man.
Can't wait to get back there. My home away from home. All right, what do they call them?
Bullshit.
They're not calling it.
No,
You're kidding me.
these fucking zebras, dude.
They've been tracking us all year.
That is that angle is as clear as can be. That is a fumble. Oh my god, dude. You know what? They ought to change the rules so anytime it's proven that a ref made a bad call, the player that it most directly affected should get to just wind up and kick him in the balls as hard as he can. Those zebras will start changing their tune real quick.
I mean, I mean, the thing I threw out a couple days ago was, or a couple games ago was, docking them, like finding them paycheck money, just like they do players. But that works too, man. That ain't gonna fly in today's culture, but I'm all for it.
All right, so 3rd and 9. We get pretty decent pressure, and Pickett just checks down Jonathan Owens in coverage and breaks it up. It gets a little too celebratory for my taste. It's like, all right, dude, you did
Hmm.
your job on a 3rd and 9. No reason to be dancing out there. But we're forcing a punt.
Oh, bad punt. Real bad punt. Oh, maybe not as bad. It looked like he just like shanked it off his foot, but it did get there to him. Maybe it was just the shadow I saw then coming off
Uh,
his foot.
all right, decent return by Nixon. Maybe 10, 15 yards. It does look like we've made the full-time switch to Nixon as punt returner rather
Yeah.
than Jaden Reed had started
Hmm.
the year.
Do you know what I was reading about uh Carl Brooks earlier this week and about him, how he's ranked like as the fifth most effective rookie disruptor or something like that. Oh
Dude, I
wow,
mean
and
we've
we're
called
going
Carl
deep.
Brooks'
Holy
name a
shit.
lot this year.
Um, we go deep to Dobbs and we kind of just overthrow him. I like the play call though. Which is wild because I was reading about how it was unorthodox of Goot to take him because his RAS score was not good at all. And we like only take good RAS score people for the most part.
Dude, all right, so on that replay, that was dog shit effort by Dobbs. Like if he just extends his arms, Love put it where it needed to be, man. Like that was a very catchable ball that Dobbs did not try for.
Maybe he wasn't expecting to get the ball, but I mean, that's just lazy then. Like every time you run a route, you should be expecting to get the ball.
All right, 6 yard run by Jones on
Wow,
second
we're going hurry
down.
up. We're going hurry up. Do we get him? Do we get like, oh, we go Jones on like a out route, 4th and 4.
And he drops it.
And 3 and out, just like that. Fuck it, go for it. Go for it.
Dude, we're at midfield.
Yeah, it looks like we're keeping. Nope, we're punting. Shit. Don't love that.
Wasted opportunities. Not going to win games like that.
Yeah, we could have gone into halftime with a lead, potentially, and getting the ball back. Instead, we're going to look to. I mean, Pittsburgh's got plenty of time still.
Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised Pittsburgh has gotten away from the run game so much. It's not like I've particularly seen adjustments on the Packers defense that would stop them from running. In 2.5 minutes with 2 timeouts and the 2 minute warning, they can totally run this ball down the field if they want to.
Hmm.
Our young corners been doing a decent job in coverage. Um, I can't, off the top of my head, I can't really think of any big chunk passing plays by the Steelers. It's mainly been their run game that has been the driver of success.
And boom, just like that, they get rolling. First down for like a 15-yard catch by Deontay Johnson.
And I think that was Corey Ballantyne in coverage.
Mm-hmm. It was. All
That
right,
was a good
shotgun
blitz
again.
pickup by Najee Harris.
And Pickens with a first down grab. And 2-minute warning.
So it looks like this is going to be the drive where they just keep attacking Ballantyne until we do
Mm-hmm.
something about it.
Yep. Boy, TJ Watt, we're like halfway through the season. TJ Watt already has 10.5 sacks on the year.
Just imagine, dude.
Who did we
I
who
this
did we take for him again?
Kevin King.
God damn it. We had a need for pass rush too that year. Like there was a need.
Can you
But
imagine if NFC Championship game instead of Kevin King getting burned deep at halftime, if we had T.J. Watt out there with Zadarius Smith?
oh my God, it'd be amazing. Or even now, imagine Gary on one side and TJ Watt on the other side.
Dude, I mean, they were showing a stat earlier in this game, uh, like fastest players to 100 sacks. Reggie White was in the lead. T.J. Watt's behind him.
Who was the player we picked up too? Like for like half the season there from the Texans, Whitney Merciless, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, imagine TJ Watt, Whitney Merciless, Z, and Preston all in that. And
Well, I
and we
doubt we
had
would. I
Gary.
doubt we would have signed both Zadarius and Preston had we drafted T.J. Watt. But
We probably would have went with Zadarius.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you got Zadarius, T.J. Watt, Rashawn Gary, Whitney Merciless. It would have been a nasty pass rush.
What is Zadarius doing with himself these days?
He's on the Browns, dude, and their defense is killing it.
I meant like him personally, like his sacks here. Uh, he's got not great actually. He's only got 2 sacks on the year.
Oh shit! Sorry, hold on. The wife's calling.
Okay. All right, Pickett goes back 1st and 10. Dump off to Najee, 5 yards. Ooh, another handoff picks up 3 yards. All right, 3rd and 2. Pickett in the shotgun. Jalen Warren in motion to the right of him. They also send Pickens in motion. He's in the slot. One high, one low. Incomplete. Almost picked by Ballantine. And they're looking at 4th and 2. Ooh, definitely a grab by Ballantine, though. He got lucky on that. Yeah, real lucky. That should have been that one probably should have been a flag on Green Bay. All right, and Pittsburgh punts it deep. Nixon calls for a fair catch at the 15. That's likely going to. Nope, we got Reed back there. Reed on the punt return.
All
Looks
right.
like
So apparently the wife's flight got in slightly early, so I got to go now. I should be back in probably 50 minutes. So fourth
okay.
quarter.
All right. Let me
All
know,
right.
and we'll see if we can finish it up then.
Okay, buddy. Go Pack, go.
Go Pet Go.